Hi everyone, it is week 2 of the Quarantine PT. My name is Dr. Chantel Yearwood, physical therapist and online health and wellness coach. And this entire week, we're gonna be focusing on the neck, which is the cervical spine. It's Movement Hacks Monday. So today, I'm gonna be sharing some tips with you to help minimize your neck pain during quarantine. Let's go. All right, so class is in session. Now, since we are on the topic of movement hacks, we're gonna speak a lot about posture and how that affects what's happening at the level of your neck. Now, last week in episode 1, we did talk a little bit about having a lumbar support and what that means. If you missed it, make sure to go check it out. But I wanna show you guys a quick image so that we can look exactly what I'm talking about. Let's check it out.
All right, so looking at this image, hopefully you can see where things need to be improved based on what you've learned so far. But the first thing that I see is that because I don't have support at my lower back, I'm experiencing some curvature here along my spine. My arms are forward, and so that naturally puts a lot of tightness here along the front of my chest. My head is in more of a forward position, and so this results in increased pressure along the base of my neck, overstretching of these muscles here. And it's important to note that if you have an overstretched muscle, that's a weak muscle. So we've got weakness here along my back, weakness here along the front of my neck, and compression along the base of my skull and along my chest. All right, in this picture you can see I'm in a more upright position. I've got a nice curvature from my neck all the way down to my lower back. Now I'm still looking down at my laptop, so this is where if you can raise your laptop or raise your desk, it will put you in a more ideal posture.
All right, so just to summarize, it's really important to make sure that you have proper low back support. Whether that support comes from a towel, a pillow, or just having the proper chair, it's not only important for your back, but it's also important for your neck as well. The other part is to make sure that your computer is set up properly in terms of its position. So if you have a laptop or you have a desktop that's too low or too high, what happens is if it's too low, you're gonna be looking down constantly, and if it's too high, you're going to be looking up constantly. Either of these positions, if you're holding it for too long, looking down will cause a lot of stress on those ligaments. Looking up causes a lot of compression in those joints, and we don't want either of those. So if you just make sure that your computer is set up at eye level, that's what's going to put you in a good spot. So I'm often asked the question, Chantel, what kind of pillow should I have? Well, to be honest, it really doesn't matter the more expensive or the cheaper the pillow is. What's more important is the positioning of the pillow. And what I mean by that is typically when we go to lie on our pillow, whether you're on the couch or in your bed, we tend to lie with our shoulders directly on top of the pillow. The reason why that doesn't work so well is because you have like a really nice curvature of your spine, and we need to make sure that we have support there. So if you're lying on your back, you don't want to do this. You're going to bring that pillow up so it's just above your shoulders, and that's going to put it in a nice neutral position. Now, if you're someone that's more comfortable lying on your side like I am, the same rule applies. If you're lying on your side, you just want to make sure that pillow is sitting just above your shoulder.